This is to inform you that Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the 2023 disbursement guidelines in the total sum of 320 billion 345 million 40,835 naira.
That's the Executive Secretary of the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, Tetfund, making the big announcement of the disbursement of over 300 billion naira by President Buhari to public tertiary institutions for the year 2023. It's the annual strategic planning workshop organized by Tetfund to beneficiary institutions with a handful of vice chancellors and rectors in attendance to chart a course for improved funding of public tertiary institutions.
If you look for equity, you ensure that whatever needs to get work gets it as and when due. The three layers or three levels of our tertiary education system are complementary to one another. They are never in competition with themselves. If you remove those buildings and equipment and so on with the levels of Tetfund, many of us will not answer those names. So we have to commend the resilience of Tetfund in spite of all the challenges over the last few years. We have to commend the directors and the staff of Tetfund.
Though in the last 8 years, over 1.7 trillion naira has been disbursed by Tetfund to public tertiary institutions, experts say it is only a drop in the ocean as more needs to be done.
The government has done well by stepping up the value of what they give to universities and the tertiary institutions.
Even when the funds are allocated, they may not be able to achieve as much as they did in the past 1 year. But obviously, if anybody goes to any public institution, tertiary institution in Nigeria, you'll find the impact of Tetfund there, and that itself is kudos to the federal government. But we keep asking for more because we have a lot of needs year in, year out.
Last year, there was addition in the funding, and this time we're talking about over 300 billion. It sounds very, very huge, but when we look at the value and in terms of inflation and all that has happened, you may discover that it is not as one would have expected. Notwithstanding, I think the most important thing is that some critical steps have been taken to increase funding. Whether the value or not is not important. That consciousness to improve, that consciousness to increase funding is very fundamental.
As President Buhari winds up his tenure, there is pressure on him to sign the Finance Act 2023, which jacks up education tax from 2.4% to 3%. Mary Chinda, Arise News.